You know, I once talked with a group of friends, and the subject went to what time period would you want to live if you could choose? And people said, like, yeah, the 20s in New York, or back in the Holy Roman Empire, and stuff like that. And I was like, no, any time period that isn't the future is just wrong. And here are 4 reasons why it's wrong. No, 5 reasons. And now, number 1. Back in the day, people did not know what they are doing. Like, they used radium to paint watches and other things so that it would glow in the dark. And they did not know that radium was highly radioactive. And they dipped their brushes in radium and then put their brushes in their mouths to give these brushes a fine tip. And of course, if you insert radioactive material into your mouth, you will get cancer. And many of these factory workers died. And that was like 100 years ago. And yeah, that's disgusting. And anyway, reason number 2, inbred leaders. You know, I mean, most of human history was filled with really, 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 really inbred leaders. I mean, more inbred than our leaders right now. I mean, if you look at them, they appear very, No, but say, for example, Charles II of Spain. I mean, his mother was his father's niece. His grandmother was also his aunt. And that resulted in a man that was unable to chew his food. He was mentally and physically disabled. And I mean, I don't want to say that people like that can't be good leaders, especially if you look at our leaders today and what they are doing. But I would say if you are in charge, or if your family is in charge of parts of Germany, France, Spain, Belgium, and land masses like that, you should at least be mentally fit and educated, which Charles II wasn't. And he might be the biggest example of this sort of thing. But yeah, I would say that going forward in time with democratically elected people in charge, you would reduce the amount of severely inbred people that would be leaders. I hope we all agree on that. At least I hope we don't go in that direction again. But I digress, yeah. Another reason the past was disgusting were that the past had most of the diseases, If you have like the coronavirus, which killed hundreds of people as of this recording, and you look at lists of how many people were killed by what disease over the years, the more you go back, the bigger the numbers are, and it's not like they go up in the tens of thousands, millions, and stuff like that. They're like described as percentages of the population. I mean, like 40, 50, 60, 70% were decimated by diseases. And that's not the only disgusting part. Like, for example, the cholera outbreak in 1854 in London, that all happened because the drinking water and the sewage wasn't separated well enough. That means people were drinking their own poop. And of course that isn't healthy. I mean, geez. And I hope I don't have to go in detail as to why this stuff is disgusting. Oh, and the last reason, the past mainly consisted of war and nothing else. And I mean, we have a lot of wars going on today, but not everybody is involved in wars. Yeah, I hope I made my point clear. So, leave a comment if you disagree.